Hey everyone, today with us we have Vaishnavi. We're gonna talk about spirituality and about her experience, about everything, about an insight because she has experience on that. About her introduction, uh, she is in civil engineering, working as an interior designer as in an architectural firm. Also, she has a YouTube channel called Vaishnology, and she is associated with Art of Living Foundation for over 13 years. So as a volunteer, that's the awesome thing. And you said you have started at the age of 11. That's impressive. Uh, That's awesome. But tell that how you, like, your parents did it, or from your heart you gone in this field?
No, no. It's obvious. Like if I was 11, then definitely it was parents actually. But thank you so much to having me on this podcast, Ronak. This is
Yeah.
very nice. Talking about the journey in the very early journey, my mother was always a part of. She was quite young when she joined. Art of Living as a volunteer, and since then she's been part of it. And of course, there's a program called is the Art Excel program in the Art of Living Foundation again, where I was enrolled, and I pretty much had a great time from there. So that's pretty much how it began with it. But that's not entirely something that explains my whole journey, because my journey was again separate and my own quest was something else. But yeah, we can go on talking about it. But that's pretty much how it started. My parents were the one who got me there.
Awesome. And about your when you join as a newbie, like at 11 or 12, so what things you have in mind and what things you do at that at their
Acha, okay.
place?
See, since let me just give you a context on like me, right? Like right now, I'm 24. I'm working as an interior designer. I'm a civil engineer. So that's just educational part of things. But as recreation, when we are young, we are put into music class, we put into painting classes. So the Artixel program was almost like a yoga course, like pranayam. Where pranayam was
Mhm.
taught, meditation was taught. There was something called a Sudarshan Kriya, which is taught. Which is very unique to the particular foundation. So I technically can't call myself a representative of the foundation because I've been volunteering for it. Okay, I'm a part of that foundation, and they had to offer yoga, pranayam, sudarshan kriya, and a lot of other things for children. Okay, of a certain age. I think it's for probably 7 to 14. That's the age group that's allowed for that particular course. It
Mhm.
was just about yoga. It was about pranayam. It was about meditation. Meeting a lot of people, just talking. If mostly I was an introvert. Okay, my father was in the army, so you probably know that I've been like traveling a lot. I changed a
Mhm.
lot of schools to actually, and that kind of it should actually make me an extrovert, but that's not true because I was very scared of moving around and everything else. It kind of like hit on me. So what ended up happening at the end is that the course actually helped me kind of shape myself. That's the memory I have of it. But the purpose of that particular course was, teaching people, teaching kids to have confidence and just teaching about life to them at their age. So it's not really about personal quest, but it's about mostly what they do at that age. That's pretty much what it is.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
at such a young age, you was introduced at the spirituality thing, and you said that it's like basically you pranayam and basic stuff yoga. And
Mhm.
but any other stuff you were doing apart from this, maybe karate or maybe doing different stuff,
Yeah. That was there.
sports?
See, I'll give you a context on this. See, when you say spirituality, right, what ends up happening is only after a certain point, not in every case, there are obviously exceptions otherwise as well, but a lot of times it is after a certain big experience in life. People enter spirituality. And when I
Mm.
say spirituality, since we're using the term so much, I mean this quest of where am I and who am I? What is happening? Because, see, we are just born to this world and we are taught different things. There's a beautiful book. I read a lot of books, and one of this book called as The Fifth Agreement, where he has this really Toltec wisdom series. It comes from a Spanish writer, I think. Yeah. So he talks about how we've agreed upon everything in our life, and that's what we call reality. It's just a shared hallucination. And no, as kids, we question about it, but those real questions don't come up. It's not a crisis. It's not an existential crisis. but only after a certain age, after a certain big experience where you think, okay, life में इतना काम करो, इतना result मिलेगा, that cause and effect समझ आ जाता है, ठीक है? But sometime in life, like a big tragedy or something really, something really weird ends up happening, people realize, wait a minute, what's going on? Where am I? I mean, this is a very real question. Have you seen Matrix? Matrix movie देखा है?
Yeah, so damn, that
So
was
it's
an
like,
experience.
right, amazing it is. It's like Neo waking up, right? You're like, okay, I understand. If somebody says you're all dreaming, it's not really, you could have just, it's possible that we can just wake up out of this dream right now, this podcast that we're doing, and it's totally a possibility. You cannot negate it, okay? But फिर भी लगता है इतना weird हो, कोई वुडू like विचित्र बात कह रहा है, ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है, right? Because we are so like we're so sure of our reality. But there are events sometimes, mostly with people, ends up happening where you feel, oh my God, there's a very good chance that something weird is happening and I might not really belong here. Just this experience of who am I, what is going on. And I was also always a very nerdy kid. I read a lot of evolution just to try, I was very much interested in science. I had like really good scores in 12th, but that was just academics. But otherwise as well, I was very interested in like reading about psychology, reading about astronomy, reading about, quantum thing is like still recent, probably a few years down the line, my interests have been. But the idea has been simple, trying to understand the world around, all right. And the more and more you do it, evolution or whatever theory, hypothesis, a lot of research papers you read, you just end up understanding that, okay, everyone here is trying to figure out the same world that we live in. It's the same shared reality.
Yeah.
But somehow you're not satisfied with the answers that's available and the history that we read. And then there are, like, life circumstances somehow become a certain way that one turns to religion, but somehow faith is not very satisfactory because you're young, na? Intellect बहुत sharp है, तो reasoning अच्छी तरह से चाहिए. So the so-called spirituality is nothing but this quest of trying to get to know where did you come from and what really happened. And I say that, like, I am this person with a name, with a certain family, with a certain community. I'm a vegetarian. These are all my identities, okay? But I remember accumulating them. I remember my name, my mama told me to write it so many times so that I would make mistakes while I'm telling it to people. I was like, what, nursery or something? So ये सब याद है ना हमें जो processing, programming हुई है. But उससे पहले क्या? Do you remember the earliest memory of yours? मतलब याद है सबसे पहला क्या memory था?
Very little, like not much.
कुछ तो याद रहेगा ना मतलब सबसे right. उससे पहले एक बार बैठकर उससे पहले वाला याद करो कि I have tried so many. I remember my earliest memories in it's like Kargil time tha. We were in Jammu and Kashmir, 92 base hospital. My father was posted and I was I think 2.5 years old. Or 3, I'm not sure when, And I remember my first memory was, I was sitting outside the stone buildings होते वहाँ पे बादाम बाग, जगह cantonment area है. और बैठकर मैं बुकारी पता है ना? It's an old heating system that was there. It used to be called बुकारी.
Okay.
आकर मैं टॉटलोड से कोल डालते थे. कोल से घर पूरा ऐसे हीट होता था. It wasn't the conventional heating system that happens nowadays. ठीक है. My earliest memory has been. My voice is audible, right?
Yeah, you're audible. Yeah.
Okay. Sitting with the paper and trying to draw that big, Bukhari actually. That's the earliest memory I have. Or I remember like puking over eating some malai. पता ना मैं आज तक मलाई नहीं खाती. किसी ने मलाई खिला दिया था और like I remember puking for it or something like that. And this is kind of weird, but I'm talking about the earliest impression in my mind as Vaishnavi and as this existence. But उससे पहले बैठकर कितना भी याद करो तुम्हें याद नहीं आने वाला. Okay, I mean somebody might suggest कि past life regression कर लो, past and all that. But उस चीज के लिए ना एक पहले belief चाहिए कि you had many lives and then probably you'll have other lives and then there are whole theories and पता है ना Hinduism, Jainism, Sikhism like have different theories of reincarnations and then there's Islam and Christianity which talks about the concept of theistic God and all that religion comes in. लेकिन ये सिंपल क्वेश्चन है कि जिसको ना the minute they realize कि wait a minute, the world doesn't seem like it is pretty much cause and effect and I understand how the world works and I understand that discipline is going to get me results, and I'm going to get successful if you follow this rule. And sometimes luck is important. मतलब कहते हैं ना किस्मत होना चाहिए, no matter how much you hard. I understand the world, but this is not my answer, because my problem is something else. That is, I want to know who I really am. So when this question really dawns on somebody, I think that spirituality begins. And by that time, मैं ये नहीं कह रही हूँ लोग बाबा बन जाएंगे, कुछ जो हमारे जो है ना काइंड ऑफ मेंटालिटी, ऐसा नहीं है कि वो कुछ वियर्ड करेंगे. उस पॉइंट के बाद their quest becomes real. One can become really good at will pursue science to find an answer. Somebody will probably go into occult practices, actually not good, but try to find an answer. Some people somehow or the other go to different ways to find their answers. And the best way and the most obvious way of finding an answer, basically called the spiritual path. And everyone's alone on their path, unless there's as in this is again going to be subjective and, not a lot of people would agree on it. The aspect of a guru in your life, like somebody who's an enlightened master, somebody as universal as Buddha, right here, right?
Yeah.
So he's somebody considered as the, enlightened master. Now he said something which he experienced, okay? And then you realize, I'm not there yet, so I have to take that road to be there. So I'm going to follow my spiritual path and reach there. It's simple, Artha Dharma Kama Moksha that's spoken about. That moksha, the liberation, salvation, whatever, nirvana, kaivalya, however different, religions describe it, you try to reach there. Okay. And the path you take is basically becomes your spiritual path. And then that's kind of the summary of what basically spiritual path can be. And that began, as you asked me, was because later stages in my life. And right now, I don't know where exactly it is, but I have I've done a couple of courses in the art of living. It's called there are these basic courses, part 1 courses, part 2 advanced meditation courses. And then there is DSM courses, which is called Divya Samaj Nirman, different sort of courses. There are Sahaj Samadhi meditation courses. So these are basically different padhao kehte hain na, on meditation, on getting deeper silences within yourself. And इन सब का लोग पूछ सकते हैं कि कमर्शियल वैल्यू क्या है. अगर मैं अभी फिजिक्स पढ़ रही हूँ तो मैं कल फिजिसिस्ट बन सकती हूँ. चलो, इट मेक सेंस. तो पॉइंट क्या है कोशिश करने के, इट्स जस्ट दैट कमर्शियल वैल्यू भी कह सकते हो कि जो ये जिंदगी जी रहे हो तुम, उसका रिफ्लेक्शन तुम्हें अपने लाइफ में भी दिखेगा. It's going to appear in your life, wherein there is going to be a lot of sattva in your life. Sattva in terms of discipline gets built up. A lot of good benefits come out of these practices as well. And that is why, yoga कहते हैं ना कि stress कम हो जाता है, glow आ जाता है, और intellect sharp हो जाता है, आप ज़्यादा पढ़ पाते हो, you become successful. Those are just little effects, जो छींटे पड़ती है ना, effects of the real beauty that is spirituality. So it's wonderful that you're such a good listener, actually, for somebody so young.
I love listening only. But
anyways, yeah, I think I just made the question too long to be answered. So go ahead, ask your other question.
No, it was very awesome when you described your experiences. Mine was.
Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I'm able to hear you. Okay, awesome. And when you talk about mentor, there are a lot of mentors you can't trust. Dhongi, Pakhandi, there is, I don't want to say those.
Okay, yeah.
But how do you select those mentors? Because people who are enlightened, they're gonna not come to you. But how in this digital age, who are those that you can trust on? Any recommendation you want to give? And also that how you say that you are enlightened, because whenever people give example that it is like you are knowing gravity was before also and after, but after knowing the concept, what is it, same thing gonna happen, like before or after, you throw some up and it's gonna come down only. So that's the thing. So enlightenment, I think it gives awareness more, but what's your thoughts on that?
Okay. So just to answer this whole thing, that of course the digital age has made it worse for a lot of reasons. Can you hear me properly?
Yeah,
is it
I can.
Audible?
Yeah, it's
the
audible.
Mic niche isliye. So you know what, digital age of course has its advantages. Disadvantages again is not all the authorized people. See, everyone has an access to speak, right? Now you cannot check the person's authority, because for a long time I have some of my really intelligent, really smart friends. I was like, you know, why don't you put your content out on the YouTube? And they were like, I don't think I'm good enough. And I'm like, dude, you have a PhD in the subject. And they're like, I'm not an expert enough. Like, how much of an expert should you be? See, this is the other problem. My brother ends up saying this. I have an elder brother who's a physiotherapist. He says it's the problem with the world is all the smart people think they're not good enough, and the stupid folks are so confident in their putting themselves out there. But again, this is not a remark on anybody. I'm just saying that there is no मतलब कोई threshold नहीं है ना, मतलब you know कि anyone can put out their content,
No
anyone
filter.
can put out their opinion, no filter. तो बात इतनी सी है कि अगर अपने अभी देखो, मतलब मेरा इसीलिए I don't want to say anything too radical, because I don't want to put somebody's head in, like probably a 14-year-old or 15-year-old might be watching this. So I need to be, or we need to be careful on what we end up saying, because you know अगर एक जगह उसको बहुत extremity में कुछ बता दे, तो उस concept से वो that person can really lead into something that's not good for them. So it's important, and it's a responsibility of somebody who's putting out content to the world which is accessible to everybody. So we making sure that they know what they're talking about. But what ends up happening is everyone has an opinion. Okay. So internet, of course, a lot of things is people at different stages of learning their own experiences put it as though that is the ultimatum. ठीक है. तो बहुत सारी चीजें ऐसी है. And that is what is accessible to the majority, which is because जो दिखता है वो बिकता है, and people with good marketing thing will end up selling, and also what is attractive and what is shiny. I think Varun Maya, founder of Avalon, once said that whatever is the opposite of meditation, it should look like Instagram. Because meditation, he said this, he was like, because meditation is basically sitting with yourself, observing your thoughts, being in the witness consciousness, letting go, and then having that calm period. Internet aisa nahi hai, especially reels, dude. It's infinity of desires, and sad part is it's nice to see the desires, but eventually it is you're also presently procrastinating a work, right, by scrolling. मतलब ये डिजायर के पीछे भागना भी है और प्रोक्रास्टिनेट अपने काम को करना भी है. So it's double misery. Anyways, I'm going off topic regarding this, but so coming to the where you talk about people and gurus. So see, whatever it is, the good sometimes surfaces over. Okay, it's हम लोग कितना भी कोशिश कर ले, we cannot bring Arjuna from the 5,000 years ago, and or Sri Krishna from like Dwapar Yuga. Sorry, like my exact this would be wrong, but bring them from the past. If I believe, like Shankaracharya, can I go back and bring him if I think that he was the only ultimate, like probably the one with the knowledge? We can always follow what he taught and work on it and like follow Vedanta. But all we can do is right now in these 100 years or what 150 years, जो भी एक lifespan जहाँ पैदा होके लोग मर रहे हैं, जो available है अभी के लिए लोग, they can only interpret stuff, right? The worst part is sometimes about spirituality also, some of these things, I'm not telling everyone, but it's become a worst part of passing the message. तुम बच्चों को बिठाओ और एक message pass करवाओ.
Loss of information would be there.
Yes. Now imagine years together, people have been passing on. वहाँ पे मिर्च मसाला डाल कर वो pass on हुआ है. So with circumstances, things are messed up. Okay. लेकिन ना, having said that, I also said our rishis were the smartest of people, and I'm not again trying to, I'm going to be secular here, but I'm going to be specific. मतलब इसमें कोई गलत नहीं कि मैं अगर हिंदुत्व के बारे में सोच रही हूँ तो कोई saffron बीजेपी उसका कलर डालना है, ऐसा कुछ है नहीं. Because this is where I come from, this is what I'm going to represent, and I'm super proud about it. So that's the space I'm coming from. So when I say something is being passed down, our rishis were so smart. They almost coded the information in something called as the sutras. Okay? It's almost like mathematical formula. I'll give you an example. There is this very famous text called as the Patanjali Yoga Sutras, okay, which I'm like a huge fan of. I've Adi Shankaracharya also gave commentary on it. There are actually 10 Upanishads that he gave commentary on it. Upanishads are these, basically it's again a lot of things to study about. Just to brief it up, I can just say that I'm a non-dualist. I'm a Vedantist, I can call, because that's where my belief systems are. I believe in a non-dual world where Brahman alone exists. But this is again too abstract, so I wouldn't want to put myself out there. But I'm just giving a whole context of where I'm talking about. And Upanishads are these, teachings of these Vedanta for people to understand, not general people. Puranas are for people, but these are very loaded information of the teachings of the Vedanta. So these are called Upanishads. There are a lot of Upanishads, but the major 10 Upanishads that Adi Shankaracharya, again, I might be wrong. I'm not quoting. Don't quote me on this. But there is this. It's called. Give me a minute. Yeah, Ishakena Katha Prashna. Ishakena Katha Prashna. Mundamandrukyatitirihi Aitareyam Chachandogyam Brhadaranyakam Tatha. These are the 10 Upanishads. I know this seems like you can just cut the part before it. But the point at the end of the day is these are the major Upanishads which Shankaracharya gave commentaries on. Okay, this is one lining of teaching which I'm very familiar with, or something I learned, as in like I'm pursuing in order to learn. So I'm going to mention this one. All these in Upanishads also, there are other shakhas of it, there are different branches of it. One of it is Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Okay? And one sutra in it goes like this. Okay, it says, Tato Dirgha Kale Nairantarya Satkara Sevito Drudha Bhumi. It's a small shloka, ठीक है? जैसे दोहे होते थे ना, देखो अभी कबीर के दोहे, निंद कनेड़ा राखिए, या वो जो भी पढ़े हमने स्कूल में पढ़े ना बहुत सारे. तो वैसे it's one of these sutras, okay? And I'll tell you so powerful it is. If in life I want to accomplish something, okay, I want to get, like, I'm learning ukulele, I want to become good at ukulele, I'm learning drawing, I'm learning some sort of dance or something, and I want to know how do I become good at it, okay? And this shloka is there. It's almost like, variables in the shlokas, and there are constants. You put the variables in, you have the answer over there. It goes, Satu Dirgha Kale Nairantarya Satkara Sevito Drudha Bhumihi. I'll translate it exactly. For a long period of time, if you do something uninterrupted with honor and respect, it firmly establishes in you. What firmly establishes in you? That particular thing that you are chasing finally establishes in you. So, for example, for a long period of time, मुझे classes कुछ time तक attend करने ही करने हैं if I have to be good at it. ऐसे तो मैं छोटे 4 chords देख कर भी बचा सकती हूँ, मतलब मुझे गाना आ गया वो कुछ भी कह सकती हूँ. लेकिन to gain a certain amount of mastery over it, it has to be a long period of time. And anything that is very good in life doesn't come easy. It's not clickbait. Nothing is like it's not like a viral post, right? If you want to really get good at something, time has to be. For a long period of time, if you do something uninterrupted, see, we've all read the importance of consistency. It's very important to be consistent because there's something called as myelination that ends up happening. There are these myelin sheets coming over when you are trying to learn something new, and if you just drop it, the process gets interrupted. The neurons that wire together fire together. So it's very localized. The skill is very localized. So repetitive action is very important. So consistency, okay? With honor and respect. You need to have honor for what you're learning. It's very important. And then it firmly establishes me. तो मुझे डिजायर नहीं है, मतलब डिजायर छोड़ दो, मुझे ये पोएम बाहर करना है, कुछ बड़ा करना है, समझो एक टास्क है. तो मैं इस फॉर्मूला को लूंगी, चतुर्दीर्घ काले नैरंतर्या सत्कारा सेवितो दृढ़ भूमि, and apply this for this task. That's it. I'm going to do this for a long period of time. I'm not going to keep any breaks in between. Do it very consistently. Do it with honor and respect. And then what? You know what? Even if I don't want it to come to me, it will come. मैं अगर ये सब चीजें करूंगी ना, तो मैं automatically I'll become good at it. You got it? This is one of the sutras of so many sutras in Patanjali Yoga. So what I'm saying is, see, there might be a lot of stuff going on the internet, on the whatever you said, fake, all those things. But genuine teachings which really work. जब सच बोलते हैं ना, मैं context देती हूँ. न्यूटन ने कुछ कहा था, शायद न्यूटन ने कहा था, I'm not sure, like things get distorted. कहा था कि truth is something that we already know because the minute it is spoken, we all agree.
Wow, yeah.
ठीक है. देखो अभी कोई झूठ बोले, मतलब कुछ not proper कहेंगे ना, तब तुम्हें कुछ ना कुछ अंदर कहेगा कि ये शायद सच नहीं है. But somebody who comes really tells the truth, right? Something in us really already knows everything. ऐसा कुछ है हमारे अंदर जो सब कुछ पता है. The reason, basically enlightenment is not about getting somewhere. It's not like a place to get. It's basically within us. So there is nothing called as I will get enlightened. It is about the minute I drop this identity, I will get enlightened. That's the concept basically, because I'm already enlightened in that case. So अंदर एक चीज है जिसको सब पता है. तो कहते हैं ना सत चित आनंद जो भगवान है. नाम रूपा is what names and forms that we see, and because we are ignorant, we are stuck in this. समझ आ रही है ना? जो सत जो आनंद है, जिसको ऑल नोअर है, ऑल लविंग है, ऑल ब्लिस है, वो एक्चुअली जो स्वरूप है हमारा. आई एम गोइंग अ लिटिल टू रिकॉन्डाइट हियर, बट actually we are that. So we are somebody who entirely knows all of this. The minute somebody speaks the truth, ना, जो कहते हैं ना दिल को छू गया, दिल को लग गया and all that, because कभी कभी सच पता चल जाता है और हमें किसी और की प्रूफ की मतलब जरूरत नहीं पड़ती. So as answering your question, I went all the way just to answer this question that no enlightened master will come to you, right? How is that? You get to know. No, there are certain spiritual experiences that, see, if then when the student is ready, the teacher shows up. There's a saying, right? So instances in life that when you're really craving for an answer, right? Like you have a real question, you might have to wait there and there, whatever space it is, but the answer comes to you, right? So it's not like sitting in. Whenever I say something like this, I don't mean बैठकर कुछ ना कर बस सोचते रहना and all that. Of course, I'm living my life today. I am doing my engineering. I am working hard. रोटी कपड़ा मकान वाईफाई चाहिए ना, मतलब तो वो तो कर ही रही हूँ. But when you have those questions in your head, right, answers will come to you. It might come through anything, right? And there are people, very genuine things being done. For example, I'll tell you, it might seem very biased because I'm associated with the organization. There's a lot in said and done about people, okay? मतलब ये किया है organization ने, वो किया है. I'm talking about the art of living or whatever, Somebody who's really been a part of it, somebody who's really been there, done the seva, been on ground for work, river rejuvenation, सब कुछ. और जो selfless चीजें जो की होती है ना reality में, बस उनको पता है. एक simple सी चीज है, when you know your mother really well, right? And she does say something really bad to somebody and the other person says something rude. You know why your mother said it. You understand why the other person said it. But your love for the mother doesn't go. So तुम्हें ना समझ आने, when your wife or whatever, eventually, whom you're really close to, when they do something stupid, come on, you're going to get married in some years. Like, wait like 10, 5, whatever, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Just be okay with that idea. So at the end of the day, when you really know somebody and you accept them, then ना वो कुछ भी करे तुम्हें समझ आ रहा है वो ऐसा क्यों करते हैं, because you know them that well. So when you're part of an organization, it's not technically brainwash, it's just that you're a part of something that you've experienced, something so beautiful. And yes, I do consider my guru as Sri Ravi Shankar Gurudev, because there are certain beautiful experiences, a lot of teachings which I have gone through. So personally, when I'm looking at a very young audience, I wouldn't want to give this whole message away of whether to believe कुछ नहीं है यहाँ पे. सब our सनातन धर्म जो हमारा law of land है, वहाँ पे किसी को prosecute नहीं किया गया था. Unlike the Orient, हमारा जो Occident यहाँ पे ना किसी को prosecute नहीं किया गया था, because हर उपनिषद तुम जाके योग वशिष्ठा पढ़ो. रामा, 16-year-old Rama, Raja Ram actually asks Yog Vasishtha Maharshi to give the answers, and the answers given by him because of his confusions is the book Yoga Vasishtha, which is absolutely brilliant. Okay, so it was always about questions. If you talk about Astavakra Gita, it is Janaka Raja asking Astavakra. So every other Upanishad, a lot of things on the scriptures were questions asked by people. So we were never afraid of questions. ठीक है, हमारे यहाँ पे हमेशा से ऐसा था कि तुम्हें क्वेश्चन से पूछो आंसर मिलेगा. But there was a thing with, that's why they say, the sign of intelligence is to keep silent, okay? But if you talk, you have to talk when questions are asked. That's because when the questions are not asked, the answer is not going to, मतलब भूख लगी है तो खाना देकर क्या फायदा? जब भूख लगी है तो कुछ मतलब ऐसी बात है ना. So that's why questions were always kept at high. तो हमारे इसमें ना belief की जरूरत नहीं है. For a young audience who's like 15, 16, 20, no one has to believe. ठीक है, कोई मतलब अभी starting stages में believe करने की जरूरत नहीं है. अपना quest करो, science पढ़ो, काम करो. मतलब as I think who is it, Shweta, right? I don't like the language he uses, which is not a good idea. But काम करना important है. Keep your search on. Get it through psychology, get it through science, thank God we have the internet. Search everything, get it through people. But someday you're gonna arrive at something where it seems like, you know what, where you don't have to even say this is the truth. तुम्हें realize हो जाएगा, the answer will come to you, and then you start your journey. It's simple. And I really don't like when people discard something before using it. मैं भी ऐसा करती थी शायद पहले. Before having an iPhone, people are like, Apple sucks, dude. It's an elite class. कुछ मतलब port नहीं है. MacBook तो में क्या है, मतलब इतना पैसा देना है, all that. हाँ, बहुत महंगा है this that. एक बार यूज कर लो ना, उसके बाद उसको छोड़कर कुछ और, मतलब यूजुअली क्या होता है, इस्तेमाल किए बिना ना फिर विश्वास करो that what is that ad. तो पहले ना उसके बारे में जानो. अगर कुछ ना बोलना है, dude, I don't like Chinese cuisine. I hate that Manchurian. Have you eaten it? Have you really tasted it? I mean, somebody who's saying something about it should at least go through it. I remember somebody telling me, "Arey Sudarshan, PR doesn't work. It's just something." Like, how much have you done it? उन्होंने सीखा भी नहीं है, ठीक है? Have you done it? Have you done meditation? Have you done yoga? Have you done it at least consistently for 6 months? कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ा, बकवास लगा, ठीक है, तब मैं बात मानूंगी. But try करे बिना किसी को label कर देना is the most. It's a sign of, dude, stupidity. Don't you think so? It's not intelligent. जो कहते हैं ना लोग skeptical, we all should be skeptical because हम skeptical होने से ना we'll try something. But point ये है, people are thinking they are skeptical, ठीक है, मैं बहुत intellectual हूँ, मैं बहुत skeptical हूँ, लेकिन they're not skeptical, they're just blocked about something. The minute they hear Ram, they're like, अरे बीजेपी, बस खत्म, वहां पे खत्म, बॉक्स बना के रख दिया, ठीक है. कुछ यहाँ पे पढ़ लिया, कुछ और पार्टी, मतलब सब अपने दिमाग में ब्लॉक्स बना के रखे और एक्सप्लोर करने का कुछ, they're not ready at all. So the idea is simple: question, read a lot, learn a lot, and listen to things. Internet is filled with a lot of stuff. Okay, do courses. If somebody offers you to, do an basic course in the arts living, go for it. Give it a try. कोई तुम्हारा मतलब कुछ social नहीं होने वाला तुम्हारा. I know there's a certain amount of money charged, but for everything it's charged. 2 एक्स्ट्रा वेगान्जा के लिए मुझे कितने, मतलब 2000 निकल जाएंगे अगर मैं पिज्जा ऑर्डर करूंगी. तो यहाँ पे आपको प्राणायाम, योगा सब सिखाया जा रहा है जिससे आपकी जिंदगी संवर सकती है, लेकिन नहीं, हमें पिज्जा खाना है. तो प्रॉब्लम ये है कि गेटिंग योर प्रायोरिटीज राइट एंड इन्वेस्टिंग वेयर लाइफ कैन रियली ट्रांसफॉर्म यू. So for all the young folks, you're telling like, as in like guru कैसे पहचाने and all that, do your own research, try to read stuff, and first of all, just don't have blockages. ठीक है, maybe whenever I talk, right, I don't want to make like ultimate statements in life because we are all climbing a stair जो एक के बाद एक ना टूटने वाला है. The minute I keep on one, वो टूटेगा. Because पैराडाइम ना टूटना चाहिए. बिकॉज मेरे दिमाग, देखो जिंदगी भर मैं जो भी कह रही हूँ, अगर वही सच निकला तो मुझे मिलेगा क्या? अगर किसी ने कुछ आकर कहा जिससे मेरे मतलब पूरा पैराडाइम टूट गया, अगर तुमने कहा हाँ ग्रेट दिस वाज राइट, मेरा ईगो बढ़ जाएगा, छोटा सा ईगो पंप मिलेगा, ठीक है. अगर मैं गलत निकली तो मेरी जिंदगी बदल जाएगी बिकॉज मेरा नजरिया बदल जाएगा. इट्स सिंपल. सो बी रेडी प्लीज. ये ईगो और ऑफेंस को मतलब लोग नहीं आगे लेकर, इफ दे आर रेडी टू जस्ट लिसन and try to comprehend and understand, use their intellect, I think they're going to find their answers. And I'm not going to talk about which guru what, you'll find it yourself. Just keep working at it. Just keep going for it. So that's my elaborated answer on the question you gave.
Yeah, about the faith, you have some beliefs, just 1-2 years, so many beliefs, crushed like anything. Whatever you have, I don't know what I have to believe. So that's the space I'm going through. But in spirituality, a lot of people talk about we are the one. Like we have 70% or 80%, 70% of water we have. So we are kind of similar. Like maybe biologically would be different, but psychologically we are the same person. So most people argue that you should not go in spirituality. Like in surface level you can go, but in deep, a lot of time happen is you feel like we are the one, so why we need to do something. Like you sab moh maya ho jata hai, so you don't feel like doing something.
Yeah. I'm sorry, am I audible?
Yeah, audible.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah,
so मोह माया तो चीज हो जाती है, पर यंग लोगों को इसलिए पता, पहले अपने करियर को फोकस करो, क्योंकि स्पिरिचुअलिटी पे ज्यादा बोला, सब अचीव करो, जो मटेरियल वर्ल्ड में आप जो कर सकते हो वो पूरा अकम्प्लिश करो, फिर इसमें आओ. वरना आप अगर इसमें आते हो थोड़ा ठीक है, अगर आप डीप में जाओगे तो फिर kind of what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so when you see deep में जाओगे, पहले समझना कैसे, पता है इसका कहना है कि IIT JEE एग्जाम में मैं पढ़ना नहीं चाहता because deep में निकल गया तो मुझे IIT मिल जाएगा. Dude, I can get into an IIT if I just end up studying everything. Because first of all, मतलब ये example शायद गलत था, but the point is कि मैं 2 इक्वेशन अभी पढ़ लेता हूँ कि मतलब थोड़ा बहुत ऐसे रहेगा, बाद में पढ़ लेंगे. Dude, once you start the preparation, it's not easy. I mean, sadhana is not easy. Getting up in the morning, like, if one has to follow things right, eat properly. I mean, not talking everyone has to do it, but the quest is not that easy. And getting into it is पता है तुम जो कह रहे हो ना, मतलब जब कि करियर पे फोकस करो, ये करो, because इसके साथ कुछ मतलब आइडिया बदल जाता है. I know where you're coming from. Is when the quest is not मतलब begin. जब तक हम लोग ना, अगर क्वेश्चन इतनी मतलब प्रॉपरली आया नहीं है अभी तक, क्योंकि तब वो बर्डन नहीं लगेगा, तब वो एक एग्जिस्टेंशियल क्राइसिस लगेगा. भी नियो उठ गया, ठीक है, मैट्रिक्स में, उसके पास ऑप्शन है क्या वो फिर वापस हो सकता है. अभी तुम्हें मैंने कुछ बोल दिया, देखो एक्सेल में ना ये फॉर्मूला के साथ ये वर्क होता है, तुम उसको भूल सकते हो, क्या सच को अनडू कर सकते हो? नहीं कर सकते ना. एक बार तुम्हें सच पता चल गया, तुम अभी किसी लड़के के बारे में तुम बहुत बुरा फील कर रहे थे, लाइक तुम्हारा नजरिया था, then imagine that thing changed. Okay, now can you go back to that thinking bad about her? No, now we have got to know who she is. It's impossible. जब सच समझ आने के बाद ना, फिर हम बुद्धू नहीं बन सकते, हम झूठ के साथ नहीं रह सकते. तो एक ह्यूमन नेचर है. तो when I say spirituality, right, I'm seeing this very quest in people to understanding what is going on in the world. And science is a part of spirituality. I don't understand why it's kept separately. अरे भाई, इतना logic है उपनिषद से पढ़ोगे तो इतना, I mean, there are factors which are obsolete to the present world. First of all, जब भी कोई religion के बारे में बात करता है, एक point आ जाता है कि मनुस्मृति वहाँ पे इतना women are suppressed and this and that, and I understand. Okay, that's one. But those were, see, imagine, here are the Upanishads, here are the Vedantas, and they were normal people who were not even literate. So they were, उस टाइम के लिए ना, Puranas and stories were derived from this so that everyone understands it. ठीक है, अभी इंडिया में कल्चर कितना डिफरेंट है, यूएस में कितना डिफरेंट है, यूके में कितना डिफरेंट है. उस टाइम के लिए, वहां के लिए, they had devised those things. Okay, Vivekananda clearly says that laws of Manusmriti are absolute right now. They don't matter any, जो सती पद्धति है, बहुत सारे जो प्रैक्टिसेस है हमारे इसमें, वो जो गलत कहे जाते हैं, जिसकी वजह से पूरा एक रिलीजन पूरा उसको मतलब they want to discard it, is nonsensical because things of course change and they were subject to change. ठीक है, तो पॉइंट आ रहा है, तो क्वेश्चन यू आस्किंग मी कि करियर पे फोकस करो. पहले कॉन्सेप्ट ऐसा था कि पहले फर्स्ट टू 25 years you would have ब्रह्मचर्य आश्रम. Okay, life was divided into 4 ashramas. ब्रह्मचर्य आश्रम, गृहस्थ आश्रम, वानप्रस्थ आश्रम, and then the sannyasa yoga. These were the 4 things. So first to 25, 25 to 50, 50 to 75. People would live longer also. ना, यहाँ पे ऐसे हम लोग बर्गर वर्गर गंदा नहीं खाते थे, तो आराम से जी लेते थे ज्यादा. That's how life was divided into. The first brahmacharya ashram is you are supposed to follow a certain strict life so that you acquire skills, you acquire knowledge. And उसके लिए चाहिए, come on, somebody who's drinking, eating, is doing some really shit with their lives. Can you think? I mean, it's a very rare possibility, but एक proportional है उसके एजुकेशन से इन अ वेरी यंग एज. अब 12 साल का बच्चा अगर बहुत पी रहा है और बहुत सारे उल्टी सीधी चीजें मतलब कंटिन्यूसली खा रहा है, देयर इज एब्सोल्युटली नो डिसिप्लिन इन हिज लाइफ अनलेस इज अ वेरी स्पेसिफिक कुछ प्रारब्ध शेषा से कोई जीनियस हो. पॉसिबल ये है कि वो ज्यादा पढ़ नहीं पाएगा, उस टाइम में कुछ ग्रास्प नहीं कर पाएगा. इट्स ऑब्वियस, राइट? सो one person had to follow a certain thing so that they are able to acquire knowledge better and skill set better. उसके बाद आता था गृहस्थ आश्रम, जहाँ पे they end up marrying somebody and live a life, संसार है. And then they would go to वानप्रस्थ. 50 के बाद बच्चों को सब कुछ संभाल कर वो लोग साधना पे निकल जाते थे. Spirituality would begin, okay? And then at the end of life they would take up sannyasa, where the only course of life was moksha, liberation. Okay, this was like artha dharma kama moksha. For a sannyasi who takes it, so I'll just come back to that. So this was what was recommended for somebody who would wanted to have a very grihastha, the normal life. But some people after brahmacharya would wanted to take directly the sannyasa yoga. Okay, now to a very general audience who's who's not gone deep into things. See, मुझे ना ओवर सिंप्लीफिकेशंस पसंद नहीं है, because often क्या हो जाता है, कुछ बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेटेड चीजों को ना आप अगर ओवर सिंप्लीफाई करने जाओगे तो बहुत सारे नुआंसेस मिस हो जाते हैं, ठीक है। और मैं किसी पॉडकास्ट देख रही थी जहाँ पे आई थिंक रणवीर अलाहाबादिया वाज टॉकिंग टू दिस अभिजीत, आई थिंक he's a physicist, and he was trying to explain, because I'm a big fan, he was trying to explain Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. कह रही थी कि कैसे it's possible that basically जो डार्क में भी दिखाया गया है ना, that on a quantum level the classical physics laws don't exist, okay. So either you can know the energy state of an electron or you can know the position of it. You cannot know the same thing together. जो श्रोडिंगर्स कैट एक्सपेरिमेंट है कि कैट मरा भी है और जिंदा भी है, द सेम, तो उस कॉन्सेप्ट को बता रहे थे। और आई मीन रणवीर वाज जस्ट ट्राइंग टू सिंप्लीफाई, बिकॉज उसको मतलब वो कभी कभी कॉन्डेसेंडिंग हो जाते हैं कि ऑडियंस गधे है, ऑडियंस सब गधे नहीं होते ना, सब जिनको समझ आ रहा है वो समझ आ जाएगा, बट ही वाज ट्राइंग टू ओवर सिंप्लीफाई, ही वाज सेइंग oh then it's like oh there are so many apples, I think apples are some example he was taking, and he was like oh apple यहाँ पे भी हो सकता है, यहाँ पे भी हो सकता है, हर जगह something he was giving, okay. And I'm like, if somebody understands that beautiful concept of Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, which is so complicated, उसका math भी बहुत elegant है, पता है, काफी सही math है उसका, मतलब integration, you have to come to a certain conclusion, इतना ज्यादा complex नहीं है, 12th में भी पढ़ा जाता है, 11th और 12th, तो बहुत काफी सही है। लेकिन जब उसको और सिंप्लीफाई करके क्लासिकल फिजिक्स डायनामिक्स में लेकर आओगे तो ऐसा लगेगा वो क्या, मतलब सूडो साइंस है क्या, मेटा साइंस है क्या, ये हो क्या है। तो ऑफन ना सम थिंग्स व्हिच आर वेरी इंट्रिकेट कैन नॉट बी एक्सप्लेन्ड टू like simplify, you cannot oversimplify stuff, it's as simple as that. But getting to the point, as you're saying, there are a lot of reasons why one would want to pursue entirely a spiritual part, but that's another whole thing for another topic, okay. There are a lot of reasons for it, comes into karmic thing and everything. But somebody, I'll tell you, there was a person called as Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. He was the one who taught Beatles TM meditations. TM transcendental meditations were very famous in the US and all. A lot of people, including अपना कौन है वो Revenant, Titanic hero है ना, Leo DiCaprio, उसने भी किया हुआ है. All of these very successful people did it, okay. उन्होंने किसी ने मतलब ऑडियंस, उनका एक स्पीच चल रहा था और वो ऑडियंस ने किसी ने उठ के पूछा कि आप क्या कर रहे हो, आप बता रहे हो कि अरे योगा से स्ट्रेस फ्री हो जाएगा, जिंदगी बेहतर हो जाएगी, यू विल बिकम सक्सेसफुल, यू विल एक्वायर टेक वेल्थ एंड एवरीथिंग, ये तो पर्पस नहीं है योगा का, ये तो पर्पस नहीं है मेडिटेशन का, आप क्या सिखा रहे हो, लोगों को गलत सिखा रहे हो। सो दिस महर्षि महेश योगी सेज दैट यू नो व्हाट, आई विल गिव यू व्हाट यू वांट सो दैट यू विल वांट व्हाट आई वांट टू गिव यू, ठीक है। I will give you what you want अभी के लिए, so that you will want what I want to give you. It's a little complex, but अभी ना जब हमारी समझ इतनी नहीं है कि हमें रियल में क्या चाहिए, जैसे बच्चा अभी मम्मा ट्रेन धोखे से छोटा खाना मतलब जो भी खिला देती है, अभी will you keep that call her criminal, अरे झूठ बोला बच्चे से, अरे नहीं भाई मैं झूठ बोल रही थी because वो खा ले, need of her time, it's simple, right? Need of the time, so you have to sometimes पैकेजिंग जो है ना, अभी मेरे लिए क्या है, बेसिकली मतलब स्ट्रेस है, I want to score really well, I want to make sure I get into this university and all that, so I'm going to find those answers again. So yoga is going to give me that, okay. Yoga, just proper yoga, if you do, when I say yoga, it doesn't mean entirely asanas, but more than even that, if it's asanas, it's more than that. There's something called as the Ashtanga yoga, wherein there are 8 limbs of yoga. Limb मतलब हाथ पैर, right? So everything is equally important. ऐसा नहीं कि पैर निकाल दो हाथ रखूंगा, ऐसा कुछ नहीं कह सकते. Everything is equally important. So then something called as yama niyama asana pranayama pratyahara dharana dhyana samadhi. ये जो 8 limbs है उसको कहते हैं अष्टांग योगा. उसमें आसना एक लिम्ब है, ठीक है, लेकिन ये जो यमा नियमा ये सब है, तुम सबको फॉलो कर सकते, तो करना चाहिए. That's what makes you an entirely Ashtanga yoga. That's what brahmacharyas also do. The yama niyamas basically have subsections. It's called Saucha, Santosha, Tapaswadhyaya, Ishvara Pranidhana, and Satya, Ahimsa, Astheya, Aparigraha, and Brahmacharya. These are the things you, as a brahmachari, one needs to follow. Like be truthful, like non-stealing, ahimsa, non-violence. So these were all the teachings of somebody who is in yoga, right? And it naturally happens. So if you're doing asana as well, all the other limbs also become like that. जब तुम intensely yoga कर रहे हो ना, तब बहुत ज्यादा, मैं एक कॉन्सेप्ट बताना चाहती हूँ, सात्विक फूड, राजसिक फूड, तामसिक फूड सुना होगा आई थिंक। तमस जो नींद ज्यादा लेकर आता है, रजस जो बहुत रेस्टलेस करता है, और सत्व इज द वन वेयर यू कैन कॉन्सेंट्रेट, ठीक है। तो जब तुम प्रॉपरली आसनास करने लग जाओगे ना, जो एक पार्ट है लिम्ब ऑफ योगा, तब तब तुम्हें ना स्पाइसी फूड ज्यादा पसंद नहीं आने वाला, मतलब बहुत ज्यादा यू नो अ लॉट ऑफ content you're watching, you're not going to watch too much of an adult content because you'll not feel like it, because there's sattva coming into your body. So simple सी बात ये है, I'm again digressing from the question you were asked, but somebody when they're asked ना कि career पे focus करो, ये करो, अरे भाई पता है अगर पहले starting आ जाओगे योग इस पे, that is going to anyways escalate, okay, it's going to be at best. It's almost like saying कि you know मिरर पे धूल है, मैं अपने आप को देख रहा हूँ, मैं धूल नहीं साफ करने वाला, बाद में करेंगे बिकॉज टाइम बाद में आएगा, नाउ लेट मी जस्ट काम चलाने दो, बट पर्पस क्या लाइफ का, अपने आप को देखना वाला सिचुएशन. सो इट्स लाइक व्हेन यू स्टार्ट वर्किंग, राइट, आई टेल यू बेनिफिट्स ऑफ गेटिंग इनटू प्राणायाम, योगा एंड ऑल दिस इज कंसंट्रेशन गेट्स बेटर. ओके, पढ़ाई कर रहे हो तुम एज अ स्टूडेंट, फर्स्ट स्टैंडर्ड से एलकेजी से पढ़ाने लग जाते हैं आजकल, आईआईटी कोचिंग तो 5th स्टैंडर्ड से शुरू होता है. क्या चाहिए? कंसंट्रेशन चाहिए, ठीक है. डिसिप्लिन कम्स इन बिकॉज कंसंट्रेशन, जो अटेंशन स्पैन है ना, जो हमारे 15 सेकंड अभी रील्स पे निकल रहे, वो बेहतर होने लग जाए. कंसंट्रेशन बेहतर होने से यू नो दे से लाइफ इज डिपेंडेंट.
I was not talking about the thing. Yoga is good, meditation you should do it. I was talking about the Vedantas and that stuff. That's deep. You can do yoga and meditation, that's good, and other stuff also, but not that stuff. You can't go over that
stuff.
Yeah,
it's the same stuff. It's not something entirely different. पता है प्रॉब्लम ये है कि there has not been a lot of reading over it. Concept जब deep जाओगे तो समझ आएगा these are ways to it. तुम अभी मतलब योगा जो मेडिटेशन की बात कर रहे हो, मेडिटेशन है क्या फिर? मेडिटेशन है क्या?
Like being aware of your thoughts, I think basically.
Yes. That's, see, what ends up happening when somebody says, okay, start with that. Because जब तुम करने लगोगे ना, 10 साल करोगे, 10 साल के बाद एक थॉट आएगा कि अरे इसको कैसे बेहतर कर सकते हैं. तो तुम शायद किसी से पूछोगे, कुछ जाओगे, कुछ जानना चाहोगे, तब तुम्हें यही योग सूत्र कोई बताएगा कि देखो ये योग सूत्र है, अरे सही है, फिर कोई और सूत्र बताएगा. तो क्या तुम कह सकते हो कि 10 साल तक मैं सही था, अभी 2 साल से मैं बिगड़ गया बिकॉज मैं सूत्रास पढ़ रहा हूँ. तो it's not separate, okay? It's like saying, it's similar like saying I don't want to get into it. Almost feels like, oh, you know what? I don't want to get into psychology because I'll become a psychologist. Then I don't want to get into cardiology because I'll become a cardiologist. Then Anta, see, what you're talking about probably is लोग संन्यास ले लेते हैं, तो वो नहीं होना चाहिए. That's what you're saying. Some people become monks, right?
Not exactly, but
what do you mean by
it like when you go in spirituality, mostly what I have experienced is, and they also talk about this, that mostly what is the end goal of enlightenment? If you have to say
Yes, you were saying something. I'm sorry.
No, you say now, what is the end goal of enlightenment? You said there is nothing you want to go, like this is what is it. By the way, what's the enlightenment? If you have to go in simple.
End goal of enlightenment नहीं है. Enlightenment को इतना थ्रो किया जाता है आजकल. Enlightenment is the goal. Moksha is the goal. Liberation is the goal. But क्वेश्चन ये है कि जिनको भूख नहीं लगा उनको खिलाने से क्या फायदा? एक सब बैठकर खाने के ऊपर नुक्स ही निकालेंगे ना. Concept इतना सा है. When the question has really come, right? That's why I tell you why nowadays it's a problem. पहले क्या होता था, जो knowledge अभी दिया जाता है ना, it's like 1,000 rupee fee or something, used to be very very secretive thing in the Himalayas. तुम्हें जाकर हिमालय चढ़कर मुश्किल से you have to go find masters with like bearing through a lot of stuff. जो कहते हैं ना तितिक्षा, बहुत ज्यादा physical endurance, सब कुछ build करके जाना पड़ता था. और वहां पे वो एक जो गुरु वहां पे सिखाते थे आपको. अदरवाइज ऑल्सो गुरुकुल में ना आपको नॉलेज ऐसे नहीं दिया जाता था. पहले टेस्ट हुए जाते थे कि whether you are capable of this. You have to do like years of seva, you have to take care of a lot of things. At one time the guru would say, okay, you are ready for it now. After like a lot of cleansing, then this knowledge of the whole thing was given. How do you progress on your path was given. That was because भूख होनी चाहिए. भूख को टेस्ट किया जाता था. कि पॉइंट इतनी सी है कि सिंपल सी बात ऐसी है. I'm not going to complicate this. कि somebody who is a student, okay, उनके लिए गोल क्या है? सिंपल गोल क्या है कि मार्क्स अच्छे आ जाए, मैं गिटार, I'm interested in guitar, I want to become like a big musician doing it, I want to take care of my parents, I definitely want to make money, nothing wrong with making money, of course we want our people we love to have a good life, right? Acha, comfort of all sort. So all that thing, tomorrow if there's going to be some girl who's going to be associated with my life, I'm going to make sure कि वो अच्छी तरह से जी पाए, मेरे बच्चे they'll get out. All these things है, basic desires everyone has. Now, how do I go about doing it? I study hard, I play properly at the guitar, I'm more disciplined life. Pretty much, right? The whole of the productivity content उतना सही. उसके लिए क्या aid करेगा? Probably something like, okay, begin meditation, start, courses of this sort, do mindfulness, attend satsangs, like singing sometimes calms your mind, because तुम efficient हो जाओगे काम पे. ठीक है, वो एक basic idea है. But all these practices are not independent of spirituality. ऐसा है नहीं कि knowledge कुछ अलग है, ये अलग है. तुम जब meditation के लिए regularly बैठोगे ना, a lot of changes will come. There's this very evident research actually. I don't understand why people have still notions about it when there are very proper research from like Ivy League universities like Harvard and MIT. There are things where proof that gray matter changes in the brain when one starts meditating.
Yeah.
तो बात इतनी सी है, पहले ये जो the amygdala becomes larger also, because the lizard brain and the wizard brain, the prefrontal cortex, which is the rational brain, becomes better in comparison to the limbic system, which is like animalistic tendencies of ours, carnal tendencies. Okay, point ये है, ये जो concept बना के रखा है अपने दिमाग में कि this is what people who are spiritual are, first of all, have to be washed. There's a lot of cleaning that needs to be done. Vivekananda once said that all we can do, sit and do, is clean the mirror. Because गंद है. Problem ये है कि बहुत सारा ignorance बैठ चुका है. So first start your quest like this. A lot of people started with reading books. Okay, some people read like I remember one book which is very famous on this, where story of a yogi.
Autobiography
that's a book
of a yogi.
Autobiography of a yogi. So people either begin like this or people watch a movie. पता है movie से बहुत सारा ऐसा हो जाता है. कुछ spiritual कोई movie देख लेते हैं और लगता है, dude, I want to get to know this. A lot of people start with like martial arts. They start martial arts and their physical body feels a certain way. Now they want to do yoga and experience things. तुम किस भी पॉइंट से शुरू करो, एंड तुम्हारा वही होने वाला है. मतलब समझो अभी कर्म योगी अब्दुल कलाम ना, मैन, आई हैव रेड हिज विंग्स ऑफ फायर probably 4 times as a kid. ठीक है, मतलब उनका अनमैच्ड है सब कुछ. तो he was a कर्म योगी, right? His work was everything. The concept of flow, उसको कहते हैं कर्म समाधि, कि काम में इतना खो जाओ कि तुम भगवान तुम्हारे मतलब थ्रू काम कर दे. मतलब ऐसा काम करो. All the artists, रहमान, how do you think he's able to produce such beautiful timeless music? There's something else working. तो तुम जो भी करो जिंदगी में, जो कह रहे हो ना करियर की बात, करियर पे फोकस करो. If one really wants to be good at their career, they have to treat it as a spiritual path. Spirituality is like, कहता है ना, एक psychology अलग है, mathematics अलग है, obviously organic chemistry अलग है. ये सब study of different things है, उसका clear distinct classifications है. लेकिन जो हमारा जो spirituality है, that's not separate from our life. Spirituality can be, see, somebody who's a very wise being ना, मैंने एक स्टोरी सुनी थी, रामकृष्ण ऑर्डर है ना जो बेलूर मठ वहां पे, was a very good swami. Okay, he talks in IIT Kanpur a lot. He gives a lot of lectures on Vedanta. You should watch it. I'll tell all the audience who are watching, check out his video on Who Am I in IIT Kanpur, Vivekananda Sabati. We'll link the video in the description. Okay,
sure.
So where he says one of the monks in the order, he's been awarded, I think, Arjun, some particular award, Bhatnagar award in mathematics, which is like considered really good. And IIT Roorkee या IIT पता नहीं कौन सा IIT था, they borrowed the monk for certain mathematical research. बहुत सारे लोग ऐसे हैं, they're not dumb people, dude, who are getting into this.
They are really smart.
Smartest folks. They've reached their epitome of intelligence. तो वो ना अपने घर में जो ऐसे रेलिंग होते हैं ना विंडोज के, उसको साफ इतने कंसंट्रेशन और मेडिटेशन से करते थे कि वहां पे तुम माइक्रोस्कोप पकड़ोगे भी तो तब भी ज्यादा डस्ट नहीं मिलेगा. आई एम एग्जैजरेटिंग, बट दैट्स द काइंड ऑफ मेडिटेटिव एस्पेक्ट ऑफ लिविंग योर लाइफ. और इमेजिन करो उससे बेहतर जिंदगी क्या होगी. हम लोग खाना ऐसे खाते हैं, मतलब नॉट included me. So I'm not like anywhere greater at it, but I'm still on the journey. But खाना हम लोग कुछ और देख कर खाते हैं ना, आधा घंटे पता चलता है खाया क्या याद नहीं रहता. And that's what it is. It is living life a certain way so that you have the best experience of life. I think I can redefine the whole concept of spirituality like that. It's like living your life at best. There's a reason the organization is called the art of living. It's like how artfully can you live this life? तो ये जो कॉन्सेप्ट है ना कि इसमें चले जाओगे तो अभी करियर अलग नहीं है, काम अलग नहीं है स्पिरिचुअलिटी से. वेदांत पढ़ना साइकोलॉजी या एवोल्यूशन पढ़ने से अलग नहीं है. So first of all, labeling people, like, this person's this has to be taken out, and labeling situations also have to be taken out. The more open-minded we are, the better things will come to us. Less prejudice we hold, better, the world will give us more knowledge. So that's pretty much what I have to say on that. You can ask the other question.
Yeah.